if you're new here, my name is Louise and it is the weekly haul again. If you are new here, my channel is a shopping haul every Saturday. It's going to be Saturday when you're watching this. There will be a live on Sunday morning as well, where we just chat about anything. So yeah, weekly haul. £60 budget is what I work on. That's for me and my adult son. We spent 41, I'm not going to remember it, 41.79 is what we spent this week. Way under budget. I actually didn't have a shopping list for myself this week. I always message my son when I'm at work in the morning, ask him to send me a list. He had only a few things on his list too, and even some of the things I bought weren't even on his list. I did do that age-old thing. Oh, I'll remember it. I don't need to write it down. Yep. Hence the reason there isn't actually that much here. Look, we've not even gone to the end of the oven. Normally we would have gone to the end of the oven. We didn't even do that. It is what it is. Since coming back, as usual, there's a whole load of things I've remembered that I would have liked to have gotten, but it's really not a major deal. There was a few times when I was overthinking things and frustrating myself, so walked away. I mean, I was going to get grapes, couldn't decide whether to get red ones, black ones, green ones, multi-pack, too many options, decided not to get any. You know, it's little things like that. So yeah, it's a very small shopping haul. I've got a few less fresh products this week than I was planning on getting, because, you know, I've got them. I didn't get through everything that I thought I was going to get through last week. If I've got them, I'm not going to purchase more just for a haul. I'm always saying that. The food that I have is also to go with the food that I've got. Like I said, I've still got fresh bits left. I've got a cupboard, the words are not coming to me very quickly today, a cupboard full of like frozen stuff and dry stuff. A freezer is absolutely jam-packed still once that's back in there. So we didn't really need a load of stuff anyway. Plus, I did mention last week I was going to do the Aldi haul, which I didn't do. You would have found out on the live that I didn't do that because the plans of going to see my daughter, and it's all up the end of the town, is where she lives, and I was going to go there then. None of that ended up happening, just miscommunication thing. But no matter what, I've got to go this week. Corey did mention to me that we're out of mayo, and Aldi is the place to get the mayo. It's so much cheaper and so good. And I'd forgotten about it, but we're out now. Like, out. So I'm definitely 100%, no matter what, even though it is miserable and raining and nasty out there, I am going to do an Aldi haul. Don't know when it'll be up. Next week sometime, I would assume. There's a lot of bits that I want to stock up with. I did have that sort of in the back of my mind, so there was like things where I maybe would have picked up some biscuits or the crisps. Actually couldn't have got the crisps because they run out this week, but that's not a big deal. If you've been here for a while, you know I have a lot of crisps going on. I think we're still on 3 full packs plus some, so you know we don't need them. I just like having them, and I will be stocking up if they've got, I mean Aldi, I will be stocking on stocking up on them also. So there are a few bits that maybe I would have got that I didn't because of that, and then the things that I just totally forgot. It was just one of those weeks. It happens. It's not a big deal. You know, we've got so much food anyway. It's not, you know, I can still figure meals out for the week. It's not a major thing. Apart from that, the shopping was fine. There was, you know, no products that were out of stock or anything like that. I'll give you prices as we go along. If you add it up, you'll get a different price to me, and that's because I've always donate 3 items to the food bank. I apologise, but you're going to say that. I apologise if the words are bothering you. It is just the way it is. The fibro and all the stuff that's going on is just a bit high right now, and it is just what it is. I am getting the words out though, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I always donate 3 items to the food bank, 3 sanitary products that I always put straight in the shopping trolley at the store, because otherwise it would just sit around the house and it would just be something that builds up until I finally remember to take it. So that's already gone. I think that's everything. Not talking so much today, probably because I'm struggling to find the words. But yeah, let's get on with the haul. Right, fresh products. 1 packet this week. As I mentioned last week, I did pick up 2 packets. I'm just looking, is that mould on the thing, on the vine? I can't even tell. I really need to start putting my glasses on as a normal thing, I think now. Yeah, 2 packets I bought last week of these tomatoes. These are the ones on vine. I absolutely love it. I knew I wasn't going to get through 2, but 1 isn't quite doing it. So I'm assuming it'll be like buy 1, and then the next week I'll buy 2, and then 1 again, and that should keep me going. And unless I have, you know, this Eating's up and down, isn't it? It depends on the week. These are £1.8 and they're the ones on the vine and they're just really, really good. I got some garlic this week. I was supposed to pick up the garlic last week, but I got sidetracked because I was looking for the ginger that wasn't there and I can't get the ginger still. But it's not a major deal. We'll get that when we get it. So garlic, I actually don't buy that often. They had whole loads of bunches of garlic, all different prices, and it was very confusing as to the one I was picking up. So I thought I was picking up like a 65p one, but this is actually a 93p one. It's fine, it's not a big deal. I think I'm just going to make some maybe some sort of marinades or put it on toast or something. I'm not entirely sure yet, but it's there for whatever my brain decides to come up with. I wanted some bacon potatoes, but I didn't want many, and actually looked, the large pack worked out exactly the same potato for potato price, right? So basically it was 70, oh what was this, 79, yeah, 79p. I feel like my maths weren't good in the shop. 79p in my brain. I don't know now. I'd worked it out and it was exactly the double the price, and there was 8 in the larger pack, but I'm not thinking that would have been right. Maybe it was. At the time, it all made sense. Anyway, 4 will do me, so I just went with that. I don't even know why I explained all that. I went with kiwis again, £1.19 for this pack. I'm having a lot of trouble with sleep. I'm trying everything, all sorts of different meditations and doing a bedtime routine, whatever. I'm trying and nothing's happening. I know that there's all sorts of things going on that could be working against me, but apparently if you eat a kiwi before bed, that's supposed to, whatever's in it, especially the skin, which I know I can eat now, it's supposed to help you sleep. So I thought, well, eating a kiwi before bed is not a bad thing. It's not going to kill me. There's nothing bad about it. Let's just try it. So yeah, I'm just going to have one of these before bed every night and see if it helps with the sleep situation. I got 1 cucumber. I don't know if the camera's picking up how huge this is, because as I said, I've not got my glasses on, so the screen is very, very small and I can't see it. This is huge. Normally a cucumber would be this width, this end, sorry, you couldn't see, this end width, and about this big. I would say about that big. So it's bigger this way, but this is huge. I don't know how, it's huge. Anyway, I didn't need 2 of them because I did get through all the last one completely. 89p for this. Yeah, they were all like this. They were massive. Got a yeast extract. I want to start making my own bread. There are videos, they're so close to being done, and things are just not going well with what I'm doing, but I just thought there's no reason I can't make homemade bread still. So I bought some yeast. I've not had success with yeast in the past, but it was the little packets I've bought before. I've never bought the actual tub. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I will record it, we will try it. I want to try and make some more things from home. I have been trying some recipes and things in the background. A lot of fails, and sometimes it's just the thought of setting up the camera and discussing it, and you just want to do it. Sometimes like as a therapy thing, you know, just chilling out, making a bit of something. But I'm going to start recording some too. That's the plan. That's what's in my head right now. You know, that doesn't mean it's going to happen, but that's what's in my brain right now. £1.50 for this. I can't see the weight. Not, you know, even if it's on there, could I see it anyway? Probably not. I can't. 100 grams. Wow, I could see that. 100 grams, £1.50. Or you can get, it was like 2 11-gram packets for 50p. So yeah, I think that works out okay. It's the only option they had, so I don't know if, you know, there's brands and things you can normally get, but in Asda, this was the only one that was in a tub. I got another Greek yogurt. Still having yogurt before I go to work, just so there's something in my system, because it's, you know, sometimes you just get hungry through the shift. I don't get a chance to eat, and I'm not very good at eating that ridiculously early in the morning, but Greek yogurt seems to be something I'm managing to do. It's puffed up again. It did this a couple of weeks ago and I thought it was bad, but it's not, so now I know. 85p for this one. There is more expensive versions in the Asda range. There is no difference. I've looked at everything on the back. They are identical. They're just charging more, and it's a different colour packet. So just so you know, do your own, have a look yourself. But if you're buying the more expensive one, you're paying for nothing, literally. 55p for a can of tuna. just ate one this week and replacing it, literally that. Also, as I said, I didn't have a list. I found this. It was down to, there was a lot of price tickets that have got a little green slither down the price ticket, and then it says it's either reduced or on a deal or something. This is down to 65p. Now, it's a condensed one. I don't buy condensed normally. I just thought this might be a really good one to have in that backup, not backup, the in case cupboard that I don't have a separate cupboard for. You know, in case something happens, you know, the world we're in and all that rubbish. 65p. They did have a chicken one and a tomato one as well, and it's, so I don't understand why I bought mushroom. I've never had a mushroom soup before, but there you go. That sort of tells you what goes on in my brain, I guess. I bought a thing of carrots. I mentioned the other week that I really wanted bolognese. Turns out I had bolognese in the freezer that I had pre-cooked. Two tubs of it. Scott went through the freezer with me and found it. So I did get my bolognese in the end. And I've got another tub of pre-made bolognese still in there. So yeah, literally, you can tell my freezer's light too. I'm really trying to find this. Carrots, 47p. It is more, it's really expensive buying the cans. I like to have the can in there because they, especially on a bolognese, I don't know, am I weird? I have a tin of carrots on my bolognese, on top of it, not mixed in, and it's got to be the tin. It's a texture thing. I don't know. I always say am I weird, but I think we all have our things, don't we? Got some more eggs just because we're nearly out. £1.65. Cheese, hadn't bought it for so long, have I? And I was just thought I wanted a really strong one. Corey doesn't care. Cheese is cheese for him normally. The only thing he will say about this is, you know, the stronger it is, like the more mature it is, the crumblier it gets. That'll be his only comment will be, if any comment, that's what it would be. This has actually got a chunk of money off. I can't tell you how much this was originally, because I just don't remember. But this is the 550 gram packet, and it was down to £4.08, which is actually a really good price for it. Yeah, I can't remember how much the other one was though, so that doesn't really help. £1.69 for pork sausages. This is to go with, let me just move this across, peppercorn sauce, 55p, even though it said 40 on the price ticket. Turns out it was just the wrong price ticket. 55p, we don't have any in. It's actually Scott's birthday, would have already been his birthday by then, and I just wanted there to be an option of maybe a breakfast for him, and we've not had this for a long time and I know he enjoys it, so I just wanted to make sure the ingredients there in case he wants it. If he doesn't, it's not a big deal. These will be frozen. This stuff lasts for ages anyway, so not a big deal either way. I got 2 packets of the pasta shapes, 40, oh, I'm thinking 41, but it could have been 42, you know, I like to be exact, 41p. This is the choice of pasta shapes that me and Corey enjoy anyway. And I actually did make that the tuna pasta bake. Finally, I made it this week and thoroughly enjoyed it. I won't have pasta for a long time now, but occasionally Corey wants some, and I just like it to be there. And this stuff lasts how many years? 28? Is that 28? I think it is. 2028, so yeah. I got some baby gherkins because I thought I'd run out completely. I had the big ones, but I had my backup jar. I had a look and I had a backup finally. So many things I'm not backing up, but yeah. I got the small gherkins, £1.15. I actually was eating salami this week, like just taking a bit of salami out the fridge and wrapping it around a pickle. It was so good. But I didn't get any salami because they actually didn't have any. Well, they did, but there was a more expensive one and I'm not paying more for it. So yeah, that whole idea with the small pickles and a bit of salami isn't gonna happen. But I got the pickles ready for the salamis in. I got some extra virgin olive oil. We're nearly out of oil. We don't really use oil that often, but I like it to be there just for when we do need it. This was actually cheaper than the Asda's own brand. So this is an actual brand, isn't it? A brand. Again, this was one of them where it had the little ticket that had a little green slither down the side. So they're the same way. This is 250 grams. So was the Asda one. But the Asda one was £3 and pennies. It was like less than 10p, more than £3, but I can't, maybe like 308 or 301, something, I can't remember. This was 273 for exactly the same amount. They were both extra virgin oil, so I just went with this one, and this one will last for a while anyway. You know, I've been picking up pot noodles anyway, just to be there. this is a new flavour. Now Corey a while ago had asked pot noodles, and he said a meaty flavour, so I just went with whatever versions I could get. But this is flame grilled steak. Now I'm hoping it's just flame grilled tasting steak, not flame grilled as in hot spicy, because there's flames all over it. But then if it's, I don't know, I'm overthinking this whole thing. It's not really giving it away whether it's hot or just a beefy type tasting one. I don't know. I picked up two. They're the only, I think they're the only pot noodles that are on the deal at the moment. They're 60 something p, 68. I really need to start remembering my glasses. 68p, so I've got two, so I can try one and Corey's going to try one whenever we decide to have them, because I've still got all those other pot noodles in there. We've not touched them yet. Corey wanted the Milky Way Magic Stars again. These are £1.66. I don't even understand this one. I cannot explain this one to you at all. Corey didn't even put Coke on the list, but I'm sure he wants them. I got I got the normal Coke, which is actually £2.49, and then I got the cherry, which is £2.58. I've never bought two separate flavours like that, and I don't know why. It just happens. So small chips, Corey asked for them. I don't know why, because when I went in the freezer there's still loads of the other packet left, but they're there anyway. £1.99 for a 1.5 kilogram bag. He did ask for chicken quarter pounders. I didn't ask for buns, so if he wants them, I don't know, maybe I can make some. These are on a really good price. Again, these are the 4 for £3.28. The 2's something like £2.70 something, so way worth getting this one. I got him a cheesy tomato pasta meal for £1. He did ask for the small pizzas again because he's still into them. They're still on the £1.20. I'm just checking that I haven't got this wrong. Pizza, yeah, £1.24 deal still. I just picked up the tortillas. The Doritos are full price. I think it was $2.33. I'm sure they were $2.44 before, but they're $2.33, and I wasn't paying it. So I got him these for 99p. If he wants them, great. If you don't, they'll just sit there until they get eaten. And a toilet roll, just because it's toilet roll, £2.39, and this is the choice of toilet roll we enjoy, so that's the one we get. So I hope you enjoyed today's haul. Hope some of the prices were interesting. It wasn't a very big one, but then if I don't need it, there's no point. And like I said, I am definitely, unless something happens and it closes, I'm definitely going to do an Aldi haul. Well, I'm going to buy it on the weekend, so it'll be recorded and put up next week sometime, I would assume. So if you are not subscribed, there's a subscribe button if you want to see it. Click the subscribe button. Then if you click the notification bell, you'll be notified when that one goes up, because this is the only Saturday 5 o'clock video that I say this is a definite, and the Sunday live at 7 is like a definite. Anything else can be up whenever, so if you haven't got the notification bell, you might not be notified when those ones go up. And I can never tell you exactly when they're going to go up, because life stuff happens. So I'm never going to say definitely. If I'm not confident I can achieve that. So don't forget, 7 AM Greenwich Mean Time, I will be live on Sunday. It could be any time that we're there for. I would minimum, it's usually 2 hours, sometimes more. Really depends on how the chat is going, if there's anything else going on. Like I did mention, it would have been Scott's birthday just before you're watching this anyway, but he may want to stretch it out for the whole weekend, who knows. I don't personally do that, but I don't, there are people that stretch it out for a month, aren't they? Like, yeah, any excuse. So yes, I'm going to go now. I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some. I will see you in the next one. Bye.